She's an astonishing person in some ways. She's very committed. She has clear ideas on how to move an issue. She's a person who can take initiative but not pull away from others in the process. She listens well to all sides and just has a wonderful sense of purpose about her. The first report that we produced under her guidance, really, was part of what led to some of the initial consideration of getting water to the Colorado Delta.
The wonderful, powerful, extremely valuable Delta restoration work that Jennifer Pitt has led with a group of amazing decision makers and water leaders from the environmental community, both in the US and Mexico. Specifically, the 319 pulse flow. 319 is a first international agreement between two countries in which, in the history of our species, in which two governments get together to release water just for environmental purposes. The heart of the river is in the delta. Biodiversity-wise, the richness that lives there. And it's a heart that is part of Colorado. It was created by the Colorado River Basin. It's part of our heritage, our natural heritage. And it's also part of our responsibility of Coloradans to make sure that we support Jennifer Pitt's mission of bringing back the Colorado River to the people and to the sea.
When I was a kid, Pete Seeger was quite active in the Hudson Valley talking about the Hudson River and the need to clean it up. And he had a boat called the Clearwater Sloop that he was sailing up and down, but he was also stopping into elementary schools. And so I definitely have memories of sitting at Pete Seeger's feet, singing along to his songs about rivers and how important they are and how wonderful they are. And when I think about why I do the work that I do today, I can't help but go back to those memories and think that must have something to do with it. I have found that people really do gravitate to rivers. They are alive in so many ways, connecting places, and have served as transportation routes, recreation routes, corridors for wildlife, and also in many ways as indicators of the health of the lands that we live on. As the water began to flow back into that corridor, people turned out in droves, and it really was a spontaneous river festival. There were guys out on their horses dancing. There were people on boats. There were kids playing, kids who probably had never seen a river there. There were older people who came out who probably hadn't seen much in the way of a river there since they were much younger. It was remarkable, and while I had been saying for many years that we wanted to do this flow restoration for nature and for people, I think I really learned what the and for people part meant by seeing what that looked like in March of 2014. It took an unbelievable degree of devastation for the United States and Mexico and the stakeholders that they represent to get to the point where they realized they had to do something. And now that we've gotten that going, I'm going to work my hardest to make sure that it is successful for the long term.